schools. Two players who will always be synonymous with the 2004 NFL Draft are gearing up to go against each other. It's Ben Roethlisberger going up against Eli Manning. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey as we say hello to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. Coming to you from just off the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford. We are just about set for football on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
And the big tight end shifting around. On second down, it's Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Brandon, there's no doubt the defense has to be excited after stacking up back-to-back running plays. But I still remember my old coaches saying, after you've had some success, you better be careful. They might have an answer for you. So make sure you watch your keys, play your techniques, and don't get overconfident.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And the return will stop right around the 25. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. So after the INT, it's Manning. This will be caught at the 2. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call it.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. It may be all of that. They'll still call him Boney Tony. But Ben Roethlisberger calls him my number 1 target.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true #1 receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat them.
The slot man in motion right. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 2nd down. Charles, for the Giants defense here, looking forward to next season, what do they need to improve and where are they solid?
I think that they'll want to continue to get better at the linebacker position. I think they want to add another pass rusher because Olivier Vernon, who was a free agent pickup in 2016, did a tremendous job coming off the edge. I thought they really shored up their interior with Damon Harrison, a defensive tackle. Landon Collins played at an MVP level on the defensive side of the ball as safety. And Janoris Jenkins became an eraser out on the corner.
He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And that'll make it 3rd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Finding time. Still back there. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now Manning. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. The New York Giants offensively, their starters, and one guy out wide to take a look at, Sterling Shepard.
A really mature man in every way coming out of Oklahoma. Personally and professionally. You can play him out wide, play him in the slot. He can return punts for you. He's a dynamic playmaker.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. There he goes left side. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Paul Perkins, 78 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Roethlisberger. His throw incomplete. Eli Rogers, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Shift together here from the D-line. In motion left comes Bryant. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And one of the underrated aspects of Ben Roethlisberger's game is his ability to actually throw the football. We hear so much about his movement and escaping the pocket. Ben can step back there and fling it, and Antonio Brown is usually there to catch.
We've really seen their chemistry develop, haven't we?
Yes, we have, and it's been really, really fun to watch.
They go play action here on first down. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
All the skills were on display on that big-time play. How about him blasting off the line of scrimmage, deep downfield, sells the post pattern in a big way. That's really pretty easy to do because all defenders are taught not to get beat in the middle of the field. Then how about the agility to break it off towards the corner? Really nicely thrown ball. Awesome completion.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Incomplete.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. This will be caught at about the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Here's Bell, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. In 12 regular season games this last year for Bell, averaging over 150 yards from scrimmage. First 2 games in the playoffs were great, but, you know, getting injured in the final game probably leaves a bad taste in his mouth.
Leaves a bad taste, gives him fuel for the next season, though, because, remember, for the last few years, he hasn't been able to play a full season for various reasons. Now, going into next year, imagine those numbers over a 16-game season, and heading into the playoffs, Le'Veon Bell can set new records.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And he's got his tight end. It's Green for the Steeler touchdown. Ladarius Green there to make the grab. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him. As he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come out here in the I. And the D looking like they may blitz. They'll let Perkins carry to start the drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, it's early in this one, but Paul Perkins is a guy that I saw play at UCLA. And you know when he did in his most damage? Late in the ball game. He's one of those guys that's a high-volume ball carrier and really wears people down and produces big as the game's on the line.
Had some good moments for the Giants this year. Question, though, is he just a complimentary piece going forward, or can he ever be the guy?
I think he can be the guy, but I don't believe the Giants are just going to settle for that. They're going to bring in more competition and make him earn it. Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So Manning to Beckham in this defense, they better hone in on that connection.
It's almost like an electrical charge for him, isn't it? When he catches the first one, I'm talking about OBJ, he just goes to the huddle and says more. And really, he's just one of those guys that once he gets going, look out.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Second down now after the pass completion. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On second down, here's Manning. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down.
Oh, you got it.
Right side, it's Lewis. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I feel like Eli Manning has just gone from downfield bomber to a guy who can complete everything.
He can hit him underneath now,
yeah, we just saw that there with that pass completion. The maturity of a veteran taken with the defensive given.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Manning now on first down. Complete. This is Lewis. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They pitch to Perkins. And some space here. And brought down. Inside the 25. possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier. Was bidding for a second. And, Charles, I know Ryan Shazier, who made that tackle, a youngster you like a lot.
I love him, and I liked him a bunch coming out of Ohio State because the more this game leans towards speed and less on bulk, that's where Ryan Shazier excels because of his ability to run down plays. If anything goes away from him, he'll chase it. A lot of the time, he can run with tight ends, running backs downfield and pass coverage. That only helps his outside linebackers like James Harrison and Bud Dupree get to the quarterback.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line. On the right side, caught by Green. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. He completes it to Bryant. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Salugon.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Manning going to try and throw on third down. It's caught. Shepard. And he's able to get to first before he's taken down at the 36. Here comes the D swarming to the line. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about it. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 64 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It's complete to Brown, right side. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And quickly, they get to the line.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. It's a gain of 24 that time, and it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 11 on the game there. And the Steelers are going to have a first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And they'll put Bryant in motion left. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. To throw again is Roethlisberger. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a second and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Ben to throw again. Trying to get it. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. They will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the pick six, and they have a decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And the completion, nice throw, nice catch, but Charles, big thanks goes to the men up front.
They allowed the quarterback to throw out of the rocking chair, so to speak. Plenty of time to survey the field and find an open man.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And this is Shepard on the catch. There goes Sterling Shepard. Past the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, 77 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Hey, you know, partner, switching gears for a second, talking about the Super Bowl. We had a lot of records set in that game, Atlanta, New England, didn't we?
It was that kind of an exciting game, wasn't it? I mean, let's face it. 25-point deficit, the largest deficit ever overcome by a team to win a Super Bowl. And the Patriots broke their own record. They were down 10 against Seattle and won that game. How about James White and what he did? 14 catches in the game. And Tom Brady now owns 11 Super Bowl records, including appearances, 7 as a starting quarterback. He's got 4 MVPs, and he has 5 Super Bowl titles.
And 37 first downs for the Patriots. They ran 93 plays to Atlanta's 46.
Well, Grady Jarrett did show up, though, for Atlanta. I give him a lot of credit. Defensive lineman set a Super Bowl record, or tied one with 3 sacks.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall in.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Damon Harrison in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger surveying the field. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. Roethlisberger will stay out there. And they're going to go for it on 4th. go for it with Roethlisberger.
He got the
A
motherfucker.
surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They go play action here on first down.
Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian.
And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time was a pretty one-play interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. There's Perkins on first down. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Manning to throw on second down.
He fell?
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He fell?
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Beckham, the lone receiver right. Throwing is Manning on third down. And the third down pass falls incomplete. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Off the crossbar and out is short.
There he is.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had
Man,
that, too.
I was in here. You know what? Because you had 2 shots.
And that'll deny him a
The other
shot
shot
at
he
3.
had, and his still, I went in and tried to win it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
What more next?
And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I know somebody jumped in my broadcast. Yeah, he jumped in my, somebody just jumped in my broadcast. I know they one of y'all. And how your man gonna come across the line of scrimmage stuff?
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 20.